Hi, my name is Ben up at Bowling RV in Duluth, Minnesota. Today we're going to be giving you a walk around of one of our brand new travel trailers. This is a Grand Design Imagine 23 BHE, a 2023. Start around the outside here, show you a couple features, and then we'll go on inside. First off, you can see really nice big awning. This is the XLS, so it's extra light series for Grand Design. I'll grab the weight on the other side. But you can see one thing Grand Design does real well right off the bat from the awning is a lot of companies will start and end right here. Grand Design does on some of their units because they have to sometimes as well. But on this one, you can see you got plenty of space from the door and the stairs to the edge of the awning. This also is a pull down to pitch awning, so easily grab one side, pull it down, it's going to angle that awning. You can do the same thing on the back end as well. Easily push it back up to go straight. Make sure you do that before you run the awning in. Right up front here, even though it's extra light series, they do put a nice big door here compared to their competitors. Typically bigger, wider door compared to most. You have a magnet to hold it up. And then as you look through, you can see that it has the aluminum framing. It is motion sensor lights in the pass-through storage. And those lights right now we just have on. So you can either set them to be motion sensor or on or off, just simply like a normal light. But with the motion sensor, what's nice, I can reach in here, grab some stuff, the door's held up by a magnet, and then I have my hands full, that light can go off on its own. This unit is going to have manual stabilizing jacks. We like to take a cordless drill and crank those down. What's nice about these is that they're simple to use, simple to replace, typically have a little bit more holding power compared to some of the electric jacks. Coming up front here, power tongue jack. A lot of these trailers, especially just with stabilizing jacks, you're gonna level side to side, but hopefully most campgrounds you're at aren't that unlevel side to side. So most of your leveling is gonna happen right up front with the power tongue jack. You can either get a bubble level, or sometimes we'll measure in the front and back. You also get an on and off light switch there, and you get your propane tanks up front here, 2 propane tanks. We stock a battery for you up front there as well. Now this unit, dry weight, is 5,600 pounds. Again, look at our pass-through storage here. We put most of our hookups as much as we can right here in one spot. Make it easier for the customer to use that way. Tire link, it is prepped for the tire link. You can see the box right up front there by the light. And so if you buy the tire link setup, then you can have through your phone, the tire link app will help monitor your tire pressure as you go down the road. Doors close easily. They do have locks on them as well. These ones are just going to be the swivel hinges to open and close. We've touched on in other videos, but fully laminated slide wall that's hard and firm, also very well insulated. You don't see that with most other brands. Usually it's something soft right here that could break easily. Partially tinted windows help save for energy as well there. You are vented from over your stove top, so that way you can exhaust those fumes out if you decide to cook inside your camper. Black tank flush here. Put a hose up to there. That's going to have a sprayer inside that black tank, help flush it out and get a good fresh smell within that black tank. And down below here we have our tank dump, and we're going to have our black tank pole right here and our gray tank pole right here. You will notice they give you a little bit of a blue light down here. Can't see it right now that well, but at nighttime that little blue light can make a really big difference. Coming around the back, it does have a ladder. Not every pull behind camper or fifth wheel is gonna have a ladder. So just helps being able to get up on the roof, do maintenance obviously. One less thing to worry about when you're purchasing your camper. It is prepped for a backup camera, Furion backup camera. Take that box out, you can pop in a backup camera really easily since it's pre-wired. And then you see you got a window that is going to be for that top bunk bed, as this is a bunk house. Now over by our outdoor kitchen area, quick connect for a spray hose. So it does come with the spray hose and the pass-through storage. We can quick connect here. And that way, if you want to use the grill, this is a Capital grill. It's going to have a flat cooking surface on it, kind of like a black stone. So you pull it out, you can flip that over. Right now we got it in plastic, but you can use that hose to spray it off, keep it clean, cook outside. You don't have to worry about making a smell inside. Another thing to note, small thing, but with kids especially, it can be a big deal, is they do give you a window for each bunk bed, so the kids don't have to fight over who gets the window. Up top, you'll notice we got outdoor speakers with the LED light strip right above. And if you wanted to watch TV outside, you could, as you have hookups and 110 power here. You can always put a TV on a table if you'd like to, and watch TV outside as well. So come up inside the camper, you'll notice Arctic insulation in this unit. That basically just means you'll have extended camping into the fall, early in the spring, at least for where we live here in northern Minnesota. So as we come in, they had a variation of this in a smaller model that was a Murphy bed without a separate bedroom. What Grand Design does really well in this unit is right up front, we'll notice that we have a walk-around bed, but it also has a door to be a separate bedroom. You get your TV backer up over there with your cable hookups if you want a TV. You'll notice over here with our lights, they give you two options, so you can have a brighter light or the blue light. That way, if somebody else wants to go to bed, you're not shining them out with one light option. Sometimes it's those little things that make a big difference. On the side here, we're gonna have hanging storage up above. Now this little bar, a little change they made, a little bit more functional as it moves a little bit. So just getting clothes in and out. This is actually for the sink. I'll touch on that in a second. They do give you as well two nice sliding drawers, and then right by kind of a little cubby hole over here, almost like a nightstand, you get a USB hookup and a 110 hookup as well. So you get a couple options there. And you do get a window on both sides. So we talk about cross breeze if it's a nice day out, things like that. Over here we're gonna have a light switch, our thermostat, and then down below you'll notice that heat vents are up off the floor. So less to clean and less structure integrity issues that way with the floor as well. Bed does come up. They give you a little bit of a drawer here that you can slide back and forth. You know, you could probably get another one in there if you wanted to, but that just helps organize that storage space down below. This here is their sink cover. So this rolls out to be the sink cover right there. Another thing they do well in this unit is, for a smaller unit, they do a pretty good job maximizing counter space with the extension. You have the sink cover, little added space here. Roku TV, so this is a smart TV. You don't have to worry about adding anything on that. Just comes that way. But when we talk about a unit that has many different options, we got the walk-around bed, separate bedroom. And now as we get over here, we still have a place to sit and eat. We could have a couple people sitting here. We could have a couple people on the bunks, and they can still view the TV. So we have a lot of good options here. One nice thing to point out with this table is the pedestal is a very strong and sturdy pedestal. You can see it's a big base here, as some are two legs, but they're very small and not very sturdy. This is very sturdy and strong. And basically we open up these two items here, and it just gets pushed down. And then when we want to bring it back up, you open those up and bring it up. Comes up real easy, and we just close those two grips there, and that brings it back together. So the bunks, both the bunks here, you know, the bottom one is fixed, but there is a little storage space under the bottom one. Both bunks are going to have their own curtains, their own lights, their own windows. So again, they don't have to fight over who gets the windows. Sounds funny, but it happens. USBs, you got your lights, you can press on and off yourself. Into the bathroom here, porcelain toilet, really great storage for towels and linens. So with these spots here, I mean, right there, I'm barely touching. So I mean, those are very, very deep. And they give you a sink in the bathroom. So in a smaller bunkhouse unit, not all of them give you a sink. Pull down shades all around the unit. Nice and easy. Figure since you're close, easy to see that way. And it sounds like a very small thing, but it can matter. This sink, they used to have these where they came straight out. Now they loop up over, so you actually have some room to wash your hands. It's the little things that Grand Design does well that they change. That typically is the reason why it improves your camping experience, because they've listened to the customers. So right next to the fridge, people say, well, where's my pantry, right? Now, again, this is a smaller camper, so you got to compromise, but if you look, right next to the fridge, this acts essentially as a pantry, as it's fairly deep, and then you get 3 storage drawers down below. This is going to be a 12-volt fridge, so a little bit bigger that way, with the freezer as well. But I mean, we've had this in, you know, plugged in this morning. It's already getting very cold, and I believe there is a solar panel on the roof on this one, and it does have the solar package, so it's going to have a solar panel on the roof to give a trickle charge to that 12-volt battery. But one thing with this unit, there's a lot of nice little features Grand Design does. Can't forget, even by the door, they give you storage here. And last little thing, it sounds funny, but if you look underneath our dinette here, we're gonna have storage for shoes. So it's, again, all those little things that add up. When the slide is in, you can still access the bathroom, the fridge, and the bedroom all together. But if you have any other questions, comments, please shoot us a message, give me a call. My number will be listed on the video. Like and subscribe, as we got a lot more to come. Again, my name is Ben, and thank you for watching our video.